What's up, everybody? I am the COD Father here with 5 things to consider when you are purchasing Modern Warfare 3 on Battlenet or Steam. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so with these 5 things to consider, some are more important than others, but stay right to the end because for me, there's a clear winner. Okay, so point number one. Now, this is one if you're actually coming from another platform. If you're changing platforms, your COD points might not carry over. Okay, so what platforms do we have? We've got PlayStation, Xbox, Battle.net, and Steam. Anytime you convert between any of the two, your COD points will not transfer over. I don't know why Activision do this. They should just keep it in your Activision account, but they don't, so I don't know why. Probably to make more of that. There are ways to transfer your points over. It's pretty complicated. So if you want to know how to do that, just leave a comment down below and I'll make another video about that. So I've taken a screenshot from Activision's website explaining all about the COD points, and I'll just leave it up on the screen. Just pause the video, just have a quick read of it. But it basically just says you cannot transfer your COD points over. Okay, so after point number one, I'm pretty sure we're just drawing here. Battle.net and Steam, no points up, still a draw. Let's go on to point number two. Okay, so point number two is the launcher, and I know it doesn't really matter to some people, but to some others it really does. The launcher for Battle.net is actually quite annoying. When you double click on Call of Duty, you open up this new window and it's just really annoying because you just have to go and click play again. I don't know why. I haven't found a way to skip this part. I've looked all over the internet. I can't find anything. If someone knows how to skip this part, please tell me in the comments below because I have no idea. As opposed to Steam, you just double click and it goes straight into the game. A lot more easier, a lot more better. So for me, Steam's winning by a little point here, just nudging ahead. Point number three is an obvious one, but it's one that's important to mention. It's the friends list. So Steam's friends list is actually done pretty well, and you can actually go into it while you're in game. I think you press Shift Tab and it brings up the friends hub. Now, there's no real point of getting Steam or Battle.net if your friends aren't on that platform. So this one is kind of like non-existent if you don't really game with anyone or you have friends on one platform and not the other. So you would just go with the platform that your friends are all on. Pretty simple. Having said that, ever since Modern Warfare 2019, when crossplay was introduced, it doesn't really matter because once you get into the game, you can just party up and you can talk to each other and join games and things like that. So it's not that big of a deal if you want to go on another platform that your friends aren't on, because you just become friends on Activision within the game and you just join up with each other. You can see if they're online or not, and you talk and you party up. So it's not a big deal, but it is something to consider for some people. Okay, so given the fact that you can be friends within Activision within the game, I'm gonna give this one a draw. So Steam is still winning by a little point here. Okay, point number four is Steam's weekly maintenance disruptions. Yes, that's right. Every week on Tuesday, between there's a 3 hour window that you don't even know when they're going to start doing it. They just start to maintain their servers. And when this happens, you do get kicked out, which, okay, might not be a massive problem, but if you play ranked a lot and you get kicked out of your servers, not only do you lose SR, but you also get a time ban. And the more often it happens, the longer the time ban gets. So it starts from 3 minutes to 15 minutes, goes to an hour. So if you want to play ranked and you get kicked out because of Steam servers, you get banned. It's crazy. And it's not just that. It just happens randomly every now and then. I've been playing all year Modern Warfare 2 on Battle.net and Steam, and playing on Battle.net, I've never been kicked out. I don't think not even once. With Steam, you just always at random times get kicked out, and you get one of these screens here. Okay, so what's the score now between Battle.net and Steam? It was 1-0 to Steam because of the launcher, so now I'm going to give it 1-all. Okay, now coming to point number five, and this is by far the most important to me, and it's the frames. Okay, so during Modern Warfare 2, Battle.net definitely had the edge over Steam. I think it was about 5 to 10% frames boost that you would get playing on Battle.net over Steam. So for me, I just chose Battle.net straight away because performance for me is the most important thing. So let's have a look at Modern Warfare 3 and let's see how it fares up. Okay, so this is my version of a benchmark test on Modern Warfare 3. One thing I have to give credit to is Modern Warfare 2 had a really good benchmark system. So you basically had a area of the game where you would click into it and it would go through a set course, so to speak, and it would measure your frames amongst other things and gave you a report, which was actually really good. Okay, so mission 1 ended at 216.6 to 217.1. So it's really an unnoticeable difference. Let's see what happens on mission 2. And here, for some reason, the lighting is out of sync for some reason. So I think every time you join into mission 2, the lights coming out of this blown up car are not preset. So we might get a bit of discrepancy here. So here we go. So we've got mission 2, we've got 217 to battlenet to 218 on Steam. So again, it's just one difference out of 200. So what's that? That's 0.5% difference, which is you would never notice that. Let's look at mission number 3, which is probably the best indicator of it. It's a little bit longer and the frames drop a little bit. I think it's similar to a Warzone drop-off. So let's have a look at this one. Now I know the two look a little bit different. I think I had my brightness settings up on one and not the other, or vice versa. So it's got nothing to do with the graphics. The graphics are the same. And speaking of the graphics, once Modern Warfare 3 drops, I will release another video showing you the best settings to have for Modern Warfare 3 to get your best frames. So we're jumping out. The frames should be dropping here. They are dropping. And let's see what we get to. While we're waiting for this to finish, it's probably another 10 seconds. If you can just drop a like and comment on the video, tell me if you like the video, what you don't like about the video. I'm a new YouTuber. Subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so the last mission, we have 182 on battlenet and we have 181.5 on Steam. So there you go. It's barely a noticeable difference. It's under 0.5%, so it really makes no difference, which is quite surprising. I really thought battlenet would win here, but it hasn't. All right, so let's wrap it up. What do we have here? We've got a score of 1-all. Battlenet got their point from not crashing all the time and randomly, and Steam got their point from saving an extra click when launching. So for me, battlenet is a clear winner here. Everyone's got their own choices and things that are more important to them, and that's fine. But for me, battlenet is a clear winner here. Once Modern Warfare 3 drops, I will do more testing and release another video if anything changes. But for so far, if you're one of those people that want to get it on launch day, battlenet is a place to. This is the Codfather signing out.